I think that probably the difference is just what a bunch of conservative legislatures thought about it and what they were sold by some advocates who were trying to make it a super crime or had a position in the matter. I think there is no difference, right? It's a dose of the same amount of chemicals or a similar amount of chemicals. So from a difference between the two, same.
What about legally, Alan?
I think there was a case pretty recently, maybe a year or two ago, out in West Texas, where a young man was found with 10 pounds of marijuana brownies, and there was very little weed per brownie, but because the law says, you know, you have to weigh it together, it put him in the 5 to 99 range of punishment. So it can, if as a lawyer, you know, you're praying that for just the regular weed and not the brownies or whatnot. Your client can wind up facing a whole lot of time just because he likes to eat pot.
Well, here's the issue on that, and this is something that people really need to understand, is that when it comes to concentrates, like THC concentrated into an edible form or an oil form, or even just a concentrated form for a vaporizer or something, this is a situation where people are using the product in a way that's not as detrimental to their health as smoking it. So especially like people with that use it medicinally, they don't want to smoke it. They don't like to smoke it. They will use an edible form instead. But then we have the situation where the smokable marijuana flower, the natural flower, is being diverted pre-charge, and the concentrated form of marijuana, which is actually less health risks because you're not smoking it, those people are being charged with felonies. We had a case where a grandfather was coming to visit his terminally ill granddaughter who was 20 years old, suffering from stage 3 cancer, and brought in some brownies and is being charged with felony. He came out to our meeting and talked about what his granddaughter was going through. So the edible forms, well, they're not as bad for your health because you're not smoking it. They're getting hit with felonies. So that's an important thing that needs to be addressed.
I mean, it seems like to me it's very similar. Well, it is similar to the disparity that happened in the federal system under crack and regular and powder cocaine.
Absolutely.
It's the exact same thing.